need to assess all aspects of your relationship. It's fine.
Seriously?
Just imagine I'm not here.
Hi there. Today we're going to explore the plot of the 2024 film, The Assessment. In the future, the planet is on the brink of destruction. Ordinary people can't survive in this new reality. The wealthy, however, have taken refuge in special, untouched areas of the Earth. But even there, resources are limited, so the government has imposed strict rules. One of them, having children is strictly forbidden. If someone does want a child, they must pass a special test. One such person is Mia, who lives with her partner Arian. After discussing their day, Mia heads to her greenhouse, fixes a device, and picks some mushrooms for dinner. Just before bedtime, the couple talks about their future and worries they might not get approval to have a child. After Arian falls asleep, Mia sneaks back to the greenhouse. A new day begins, and Virginia arrives. She's the one who will determine their fate. For the next 7 days, the couple will be under constant surveillance. They still have the option to withdraw from the test. Mia is curious about what qualities are considered important to get approved. Virginia replies that they don't need to know that. She wants to see their real selves, not a performance. She then invites each of them, one at a time, into a private room to ask questions about their lives. It turns out that Mia's mother was exiled to the destroyed world, where she died. Virginia immediately asks if Mia holds any resentment toward the authorities or shares her mother's views. Mia clearly says no. Virginia then takes her to the nursery and comments that the mattress is bad because its springs are worn out. The couple explains there are no springs in that mattress at all, but Virginia doesn't listen. In the greenhouse, Virginia finds a flower that once belonged to Mia's mother, then requests full access to the house. During dinner, she asks Arian about the scar on his body. It turns out animal rights activists attacked him for creating virtual animals, although Arian believes his invention actually reduces harm to real animals. The attackers were eventually exiled to the destroyed lands. Mia agrees with how the government handled both the activists and her mother's case, and she asks Arian for his opinion. Later that night, Arian suggests Virginia might be deliberately bringing up topics related to Mia's mother. On the second day, the couple asks Virginia about some mysterious packages they received, but she doesn't answer. Instead, she plays with a spoon and behaves like a child. When Mia tries to feed her, Virginia throws food, hitting her in the eye. After tending to the eye, the couple returns to the kitchen, only to find it has turned into a complete mess. Virginia is gone. While searching for her, they discover other rooms have been trashed too, and find Virginia dancing in the virtual reality room. The music is so loud that Arian struggles to turn it off, warning that it's not a toy. Virginia simply replies, "The test is over." By evening, another package arrives. This time it contains a disassembled house. Virginia gives them until morning to put it together. The parts look strange, and the instructions aren't much help. When the house is finally built, one part is left over, but the instructions clearly state, for safety, every piece must be used. Unable to find where it goes, they throw the extra part away. The next day, Virginia inspects the house and announces that she's now living there too. Later, she shares a story. The government once ordered her to put her beloved pet to sleep. She couldn't bear to let anyone else do it, so she did it herself. Arian turns on a virtual monkey, and Virginia is amazed. It looks and feels completely real. She suggests they play with it. When Mia returns, she sees them having fun together and is surprised. After all, Arian had claimed his back hurt. The next day, the three of them head to the beach. They decide to play hide and seek, but no one seems to be looking for Mia. She can only watch as the others play, and Virginia starts calling Arian Daddy. On the way back, it starts to rain, and Arian struggles to carry Virginia. Mia offers to help, but Virginia refuses. That evening brings a new challenge, a dinner party. Walter arrives with his family. It turns out Mia used to be Walter's student, something his wife clearly doesn't like. The reason? Mia and Walter once had an affair. Arian reminds Mia again that they were sent here specifically to provoke them, but they must stay strong and pass the test. Soon after, Arian's mother arrives, and a heated debate begins about whether it's even reasonable to have children in a world on the verge of collapse. The conversation smoothly shifts toward the law on population control. Virginia suddenly starts running around the room, but Mia manages to calm her down. Then, Arian's mother reveals that he had previously tried to get permission to have a child with another woman, something Mia had no idea about. Hurt and upset, she leaves immediately, but Arian asks her to come back and talk later. The couple returns to their guests. Walter's wife expresses a dismissive opinion about those exiled to the destroyed lands, including Mia's mother. She's already 153 years old and still remembers the normal world. Virginia asks her to share something new, and she recalls how hard it was to survive when the world ended. According to her, it was the division between rich and poor that saved humanity. But if people start reproducing again, it'll destroy everything. Suddenly, the woman shoves Virginia, saying she got her feet dirty, and adds that being a bad mother is in Mia's blood. She gets reprimanded for the remark. After everyone leaves, Virginia thanks Mia for her support. But then an argument breaks out between Mia and Arian. He admits he was afraid that if she knew the truth, she'd think he was unworthy of her. Still, he reminds her that only 2 more days remain, then Virginia will leave. Unfortunately, Virginia hears everything. The next day, Mia finds out that her sister is seriously ill. She wants to visit her. They don't know how much time she has left, but Arian asks her to stay. They have to finish the test. Virginia allows her to leave, but warns if she does, they'll lose their right to have a child. Mia insists that there should be exceptions for emergencies. In the end, Virginia agrees, but Mia must return by 6 a.m. the next day. When Mia comes back, she sees Virginia asleep next to Arian. Waiting for them to wake up, Mia tells them there was no one named like her sister at the hospital. It was someone else with the same name. She starts to believe Virginia staged the whole thing. The moment Mia leaves the house, Virginia sets the greenhouse on fire, but due to the smoke, she quickly passes out. Mia sees the fire and rescues her. That day, Virginia refuses to eat and walks down to the sea. Mia follows and accuses her of destroying the greenhouse, but Virginia says nothing. The next day, they're informed they've failed the test. The couple doesn't understand how. While cleaning up the greenhouse, Mia finds an extra piece that should have been used when building the house. She returns to destroy the toy. Arian calms Mia and invites her to the virtual room, where he has created a digital child for them. But Mia can't live like this anymore. She walks away. Eventually, she finds Virginia again and asks why they failed. Virginia admits, in the past 6 years, not a single couple has been granted permission to have a child. The government doesn't want people to reproduce, it only pretends to give them a chance. Even the evaluators are being used. None of them work for more than a week. Mia has heard rumors that life is beginning to bloom again in the destroyed lands. She asks if it's true. In the end, she reaches the border, puts on a protective suit, and walks into the unknown. And that's where the film ends. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like and subscribe to the channel.